Everyone. It's good to see all of you again today. Um, it is the morning uh, in South Africa currently. The time is 12:57. That's AM, South African time, and you can just convert that to your time zone. Okay. And the date today is the 18th um, of the 7th month, 2018. Good morning again. Uh, Good afternoon. Good day. Good morning. Good night. I can name all of them. Yeah. Uh, since I mentioned in almost all of my live streams that my times are still flexible. Whenever I get a moment, I will show up in order to share some things with you. Um, I'm currently held up since I did mention that I'm a very busy man, but I always try to show up and share something with you, and for the benefit of all, of course, not for myself as an individual, but within that all in capital letters, I'm also a part of it. I'm also involved in they. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is that whatever endeavor that we are sharing or bringing into this community is for the benefit of all. Uh, it mustn't be for the benefit of individuals. I hope we clear on that one. Most of you who were in a St. Baden meeting last night, the we I'm saying day before because it's morning currently in South Africa. Martin's meeting, there were some things shared and things discussed about other members in Diva in this community. What exactly are they putting in for? I mean, for who exactly are they putting some contributions for? So we wanted to get the clarity that whatever they do wholeheartedly, was it with love, or who was it for? The community of TBC and for this system, or for individuals? So we managed to go through those subjects and explore them in order to understand that from what percentage of individuals within this community are doing for this mission, and of course the remainder will be doing it for themselves. Then we will have two views, but for the same mission, of which reaching out, it might be a trend. There's going to be some drifts along the way. We are not saying we won't reach out, but we will reach out. It's just that our journey might be slower. So we need to consider those things, especially when we contribute something within this community? Are we contributing something in order for this mission to reach out, or it's all about individuals? Because if it's all about individuals, then it's going to hit us very hard. Okay. So now, there is quite, I'll say, challenge within individuals, of course. Not to everyone, since we currently have cash flow arrangement. Okay. Cash flow arrangement, it's there to remind us that what exactly it's involved within the Billion Coin community. Like I mentioned when I started, that we were not saving individuals, but we are saving this community with its mission. Okay. Because if we start serving the individuals, then it's going to delay us. Okay, we will have more challenges along the way. Though at the end of the day, the whole plan or the whole system uh, was there for everyone. Okay, so now the cash flow system, it's for everyone. Now, it's not just there, but it requires commitment from us. Just like what happened with the send button arrangements. Okay. The admin has to suspend the send buttons for the reasons that we all know. Okay. Only for a little while. It wasn't for long, but to some, of course, it was like it has been for ages, you know. So after the admin has gone through the technical error, okay, within the system of the Billion Coin, then the admin gradually reinstated more send buttons, but not at once, in staggered. Okay, meaning first phase, second phase, third phase. Yes, we saw it was like a victory to many of our members. To some, they were even chanting, singing, saying good things. How are they going to make use of the send button? It was like the send button were never there before, that they were there. It says that some knew how to make use of the send buttons. Some did not know how to make use of those send buttons. Okay, fine. People promised, they even went as far as sending YouTube videos, Facebook, and other social medias, Twitter, etc., even in a private WhatsApp chats, that, oh, we're going to make money. Come and partner with me. My send button is on, all those kind of things. But now the question was it possible for those people to make use of those send buttons, since they've never applied any move about those send buttons before? What was the difference between when the admin reinstated those send buttons and before the buttons were before the admin suspended the send buttons due to some reasons. If you didn't do something before, you never had any relationship, you didn't apply all the advices from the admin, and you didn't follow the instructions, what difference will it make now or when the send button was reinstated? So the same thing that we're talking about, the send buttons, it's still going to apply with the current cash flow system. If you didn't have a broader focus in this mission, will there be any difference now? That's a question. Okay. But there are ways of getting yourself on board and start seeing a difference within this community or within this system of TBC. By doing what? By rubbing shoulders the right way with those who are already ahead of you. Partner with someone. We have members who are good in this community. We have broadcasters who are good in this mission. We have leaders who are good in this mission. But if you say, no, I'll do it myself, I have my way of doing it, ensure that you are not blending our system with something else outside of this system. Because as soon as you do that, in the next coming 6 months or to a year, you will still be here with us battling, but at the end, you'll get bored that no, TBC, it's actually a dummy. You see where the problem is. Yeah. When the admin advises us to work with others, build a relationship, we have a very big number of orphans. They know what they're doing, and that's another instruction. If one doesn't follow that, then it's gonna hit you very hard. So you need these people I've already mentioned to take you through. Okay. It is not all about money at the end of the day. It's all about getting everyone into the same understanding of this mission so that we can move together for one goal. Yes, at the end of the day, whoever that you're partnering with, whether it's a leader, whether it's a broadcaster, whether it's a member, it doesn't matter. You have to part with something at the end of the day. Nothing is for free. So this community must learn that charity begins at home. Some things must be demonstrated within this community. And then from there, we can move on for the same purpose. Okay. So now, I'm going to share something here with you. It takes about less than 2 minutes. All this, it's actually all this that you're going to share now. It's from some of the things that were shared and discussed in a send button meeting. Okay. about the beggars and the builder. Okay. Most of so-called beggars, they tend to miss the point. I would say, if I can use another way, they tend to miss out a lot and also become ignorant with what is being taught in this community. Okay. Our mission is destined to end poverty globally. We are a private disciplined community. So our system cannot be associated with other systems around the globe. We clear on that one, right? So beggars, they tend to remind this community about incorporating with those outside system. That's one. And then two, I have a question personally to those, okay, in brackets, beggars, that if those systems did not have a plan of ending poverty globally, what will make them now to do that? Will beggars change their mind and make them do something different now? Or will beggars become more beggars and multiply themselves in front of those? Those are the questions that we should ask ourselves. Okay. Because from the other side of the world, the plan was that there mustn't be any solution for mankind. So much programs came in and they left the very same global communities astray with no pennies, frustrated to this day. Okay, I hope we are together on that, right? So now, cryptocurrency was introduced starting from Bitcoin to this day, and the other world is trying to penetrate it and have control over it. Over it, yes, but it's not easy. Okay, reason being, the system was caught up unprepared. They never had any plan for that. You understand? If you were caught up unprepared, that's something else. And to start working on countermeasures for what seemed to be a threat to you, you're gonna need some time to work on that. While that that thing that it's challenging you, it's escalating, multiplying itself a million times. Are we there? So now, seeking a solution from your position, it's not a wise move. Okay. Now let's hear the former president of the United States. What did he say about this encryption? Okay, I'm going to share something with you. Okay. we have quite a challenge about the network. Okay, share. And to everyone.
Before smartphones were invented, and to this day, if there is probable cause to think that you have abducted a child, or that you are engaging in a terrorist plot, or you are guilty of some serious crime, law enforcement can appear before at your doorstep and say, we have a warrant to search your home, and they can go into your bedroom and into your bedroom doors and rifle through your underwear to see if there's any evidence of wrongdoing. And the question we now have to ask is, if technologically it is possible to make an impenetrable device or system where the encryption is so strong that there's no key, there's no door at all, then how do we apprehend the child pornographer? How do we solve or disrupt a terrorist plot? What mechanisms do we have available to even do simple things like tax enforcement? Because if in fact you can't crack that at all, government can't get in, then everybody's walking around with a Swiss bank account in their pocket. All right? So there has to be some concession to the need to be able to get into that information somehow.
Okay. There we go. Can we share something about that? Let's see on the chat. We have Dinah from Canada, and then we have Serenze from New Zealand, Kia ora, Serenze, and we have Chona Luzora. Hi, welcome again. And then I see a message from Diana. She's saying Bitcoin was always meant for personal wealth, not for riding the world of poverty like TBC is. Okay. Did you hear something from the video that you've just gone through now? If you did, what do you think? Can you share with us what did you hear? What can you say? Over to you, my fellow Tibetians. I'm here. Let's share. Okay, let's hear from others. Thanks, Diana. I'll read that through. Let's give others a chance. What did others pick up? Okay. Before I read what Diana has forwarded to us, what is the government's concern as you are listening to that video? Okay, then I'll come to you. Let's hear from Chona and Serenze. Yeah. As you are listening to that video, there are some key points there. What did you pick up? Before I share further with you, we have to share it anyway. This is what these live stream are all about. Let's share. Before I start going through what Diana is saying, let's hear Chona and Serenze. Okay, while you're still digesting, let's hear what Diana is saying. Diana, she's saying, governments will try anything to keep us under the control they'll try to keep us under control, to keep squeezing every last penny from us. Okay, that's Diana. Secondly, Diana, she's saying cryptocurrencies are something they don't understand. Therefore, they want to stop it. That's the second reply from Diana. Okay, and then thirdly, Diana, she's saying she knows that she talks a lot, but at least she talks sense to many. Thanks again, Diana. Let's go to Chona. Chona, she's saying that it's okay, Diana. Okay, let's get the second line. Chona said, just share your thoughts. Thanks, Chona. I would love everyone to say something. That is why I'm giving you a moment to digest something and review that video. But anyway, if you can't share anything now, it's fine. You'll go to description section. There's my email there. There's a website. You can link up with me and tell me your thoughts. What have you thought about what we've just gone through? Okay. Now, coming back to Diana, she mentioned that there's an important line there, control. They don't want to lose the grip in that control. That is why they are saying whatever they say, they are doing whatever they are doing. Okay. Secondly, Diana mentioned that they don't understand cryptocurrencies. They don't at all. So in order for one to understand something, he or she must adapt into those teachings, okay, in order to understand more or know more about something. Okay. Now, let's go again. Diana has replied again. She's saying governments not, sorry, where are we? No, Diana. You've retracted the message. I don't know. Governments not knowing everything or has control over everything scares the bejesus out of them. That word, I'm not familiar with it. Bejesus. Please teach us, like, in this community, we teach each other and we don't know much. We don't know everything. Since the government doesn't know everything and cannot control everything. So as we. So what's bejesus? Okay, BIJEEZERS. Help us on that to understand. But Diana, she has good points here. So if you go and do a replay from this live stream, listen to that video again, you'll hear exactly the anger and the disappointment of the system on what you're doing, meaning TBC and Bitcoin, with many other cryptos, of course. Okay. Oh, okay. Thanks, Diana. Bejesus equals to the heck. I hope we all understand that one. And thanks again for clarity, Diana. I would still love to learn more things from you. Okay. Yeah. So let's come back to beggars. You see now how beggars are putting themselves into a big problem or into a danger. They're endangering themselves by seeking a savior from the same system that did not make any difference to this world or planet, So there's only one way to get out of the whole mess, by following the system of the billion coin and explore it the way the admin is directing us. We have a cash flow. We've seen quite a number of broadcasters were elaborating it further in different languages, French, Tagalog, and etc. So let's just get into it and make a difference. And yes, of course, for those who are not in a position to get it, okay, partner with someone, get learned. It might take some time, but you need someone to take you through and have this relationship. Not everyone will come and partner with you or me or others, okay? But people feel more comfortable to partner with someone they know, someone they are very close to, someone that they are already used to, okay? But if someone, you don't know that person, you still have doubts, don't partner with that person. Go to the one that you are comfortable with. And we have those people within this community. They will take you through, they'll be patient with you. But at the end of the day, you have to work with them collectively in order to get yourself somewhere. There's a lot of wealth within this community. But if you don't engage yourself within those activities, then you will only view TBC with another eye. Okay, so my advice is that, guys, let's stand up and do something now. The wealth is already here. Let's make a difference. Let's roll out the cash flow system, because if you don't roll it out, then why are you in TBC? Because it's another requirement. Why are you here? How are you going to help others who are keen to roll it out? How are you going to help them? if you yourself don't stand up and do something about it. So I hope we all together, guys, and for your time, the time now currently it's 1:32 a.m. South African time. The date is the 18th of the 7th month, 2018. From the Republic of South Africa, I thank you all again from Canada, New Zealand, and other places around the globe. Welcome again. I'm looking forward to share with you and join your live streams, some of you, very soon. And I love you all, guys. And then I will be sharing with you again later. Now I'm going to take my 8 hours that it's gonna be. I'll be up, say 9:30, 10, somewhere there. But I must take my 8 hours because there's a lot going on. We have few days prior to the last day of migration. And thanks again, Diana. I will talk to you again. I just want to go and rest now. Okay. And bye, everyone. Cheers.